Hello, I'm Andy Mead, Technical Director at Havi, and this week I want to talk to you about getting started on hand-arm vibration, which actually is quite a daunting task if you're new to the subject. So what if you've got to do something about hand-arm vibration? What do you actually need to do? My personal first step is look at all the equipment you've got and make a list of all the tools you've got. Get a vibration magnitude value for these tools. It's not too difficult to get started on this, and the best way to start is just look through the owner's manual on the actual equipment in question. When you create the list of data, then you just put the vibration magnitude by that, and that's almost your tool inventory straight away. What I'd do for my next step would be to create an assessment. So I'd look at what tasks am I doing with those particular tools, and I'd need to look at how long I'm using that equipment for. Now this is why we developed the Havi unit. It's to fit in and you attach onto the tools, and it gives you trigger time assessments. What the Havi also does though, which a lot of you probably already know because you use them, is that you put the vibration magnitude into it, and it'll also do that exposure calculation. So it makes your risk assessments really easy. And it gets you straight to the high risk tasks. I think this is probably one of the most important things, and it seems to be the easiest thing, but everyone seems to fall short of doing the actual exposure assessments. Following the exposure assessment, once you've identified your high risk tasks, your medium risk tasks and your low risk tasks, what I personally would then do is I'd say, right, who's in the high risk tasks? And let's give them some training so they understand the issues. And really focus on that area and see if we can actually get that exposure down, see if we can move it right down the list and lower that vibration exposure that those particular people are exposed to. For your medium risk tasks, obviously look at the same again, see if we can educate them, give them more information so they're aware to look out for symptoms. And then what you're doing is you're actually focusing all that effort in one particular area, and that area being the higher risk tasks as opposed to the low risk tasks. What I often see out and about is everyone treats all the tasks, all the tools with the same set of they look after them the same. So they treat a high risk task the same as a low risk task. Whereas what you're doing there is just almost spreading out all your effort. Whereas what we're trying to do is make it easier so you can focus your effort on the areas that really need your effort to reduce that exposure. Can't stress this enough, really. I mean, it's really good practical management to do it that way. Finally, I would definitely look at obviously what you can do to eliminate and reduce the exposure, but I'd also just be aware of the health surveillance requirements on HAVs. So if you are exposed over certain levels regularly, you should have a health surveillance system in place. A lot of companies aren't doing this. They haven't got sufficient health surveillance in place. I'm seeing it more and more that companies didn't even realise they should have health surveillance in place. If you do get a visit from the HSE, they will absolutely, look at prosecuting you possibly if you don't have things in place and you've got risk there. So it is really important you identify the areas where there is a risk and take appropriate actions. We do have a system to help you with this. We've got our Havi Manager system, which if you want, you can purchase alongside the Havi units in a Havi Manager pack. This will take you step by step through what you need to do. Really simple, really easy to use. And that's about it, really. I hope this has helped today, and get in touch if you want any more information. Feel free to share this video log, and thanks ever so much. Cheers.